Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be planning for the week of Thanksgiving, November 23rd through the 29th, and I'm using a kit from Simply Watercolor Co. called Scare You in silver foil. This is definitely not a traditional Thanksgiving kit, but this is the week of my sister's birthday, and she chose this kit as her favorite out of the ones that I had picked out for her. She really loved all of the foiling in this kit, and right now her life is all about college. She is going to UC Berkeley, so she thought the theme was suitable for this week as well. But I started with putting on the headers and date covers. The date dots that I had already placed on this week are from Planning Like a Pro. The washi that I pulled in for this week are mostly from Simply Gilded, but I did pick a couple from Sweet Bean Plans to bring out some of the bolder colors that are in the clip art. This kit did not come with a weekend banner, but I did place an order for some foiled weekend banners. Monsters, Inc. was one of my sister's favorites when she was little. I remember she loved watching this movie, and the character Boo definitely reminded me of her. We had this movie on DVD, so we ended up watching it over and over again until the DVD was all scratched up. My sister is almost 10 years younger than me, so I have a lot of memories of trying to pick out gifts for her, and there were definitely a lot of Monsters, Inc. inspired gifts that we had given her. I had seen this clip art a lot when school was starting back up in August and September, and I really loved how Simply Watercolor Co. put this kit together. This is a lot more pastel and muted compared to all of the other kits that I had seen going around. I love that it's not too bold and that there are pops of color throughout the kit. So as soon as I saw this version of the clip art, I ordered it right away. I didn't have any room in August to use it once we started school because I had already picked out all of my kits. But once I decided to do kits that reminded me of my sister for the entire month of November, I was excited to pull this one in because I really didn't want to wait another year to use it. But anyways, I went ahead and put down the bottom washi, and I decided not to go all the way across on the left side because I knew I wanted to use an extra full box, but I also wanted some room for a washi banner. I added the quote box at the bottom, and I brought in some more washi from Simply Gilded, one from Sweet Bean Plans, and actually the first one that I used was from Once More With Love. I believe I also used that in the weekend banner. That was the closest color of washi that I had to the lime green that's in this kit, but I thought it worked well because it is a pastel version of green. In the full box at the top, I add a November script from Planning Like a Pro, and later on I add a little girl from Fox and Pip that I made to look like my sister. Since this kit is in silver foil, I did try to pull in some foiled icons, but I mainly stuck with what was in the kit already. Most of the scripts I'll be using are from Station Stickers, and I do have a discount code in the description box. As always, all the shops that I use in this spread will be linked down below, but if you have any questions, please leave me a comment and I'll be happy to answer. Getting into the week. On Monday, it was Coffee Monday. During preschool this week, we focused on Thanksgiving, so we did a lot of different art projects for that, and I layered a few stickers from the kit. I printed some worksheets, prepped all the crafts for preschool, and we meal planned for the week. Up to this point, we hadn't even thought about Thanksgiving or what we were planning to make that day. We knew that we were going to be separated from all of our families, so I had to figure out what we wanted to cook and write out a grocery list for all of that, but also think about the days leading up to Thanksgiving. Under the checklist, I added the full box, and below that, I added a couple of stickers related to Christmas lights. I actually ended up switching out the emoji sticker for one from Pumpkin Paper Co., but that is later on in the week. The lights at the top are from Once More With Love. The night before, my husband had taken out the Christmas tree, and even though it's already pre-lit, I like to add more strings of lights to really brighten it up. But when I went to check to see if the lights worked, there was a whole string of lights that was not working. So I went through and spent the whole evening trying to fix them. It took me a while, but I eventually figured out where the issue was. On Tuesday, we had a pool cleaning appointment. I ordered some checks. I also sent some payments. Underneath the checklist, I marked laundry day. Then I added a full box. In the quarter box, I used a sticker from Coffee Monsters Co. to mark decorating the Christmas tree. During nap time, I put all of the fragile ornaments on the top half of the tree, and later that night, I believe after dinner, we had the kids put some of the softer ornaments and the shatterproof ornaments on the bottom half of the tree. Below that, I marked some Happy Mail from Run with Craft Scissors. Then I marked a movie night with a sticker from Sweet Koi Design. We watched Cars again, which seems to be the only movie that my boys want to watch. But at the very bottom of the day, I used a sticker from Once More with Love to mark that the boys wore my sister-in-law's hard hat and vest. They absolutely love construction vehicles, so being able to wear a real construction hat and vest was pretty exciting for them. Then on Wednesday, I started with a sticker from Sweet Koi Design to mark my brother-in-law's birthday. It was trash day, and I used an icon from Harriet Wright Designs. I ran the Roomba, cleaned the kitchen and the living room. I really wanted to highlight that we did a lot of cleaning on this day, so I added a cleaning day script from Panda Bird Design. I knew I wanted to completely clean the kitchen and have it ready for Thanksgiving, so we had planned to pick up something for dinner and not even worry about cooking this day. Below that, I marked a quick Target run with an icon from Planning City. In the half box, I used a sticker from Fox and Cactus to mark that I put away all of the Christmas boxes back into the garage to get them out of the way. And then I ended the day with a full box. Flipping over to Thursday, I started with a half box and a Happy Thanksgiving script from Rose Colored Days. Below that, I used an emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co. and I wrote that the boys took a bath and then took their Thanksgiving pictures. Then I added a snowy neighborhood scene from the Coffee Monsters Co. I used this to mark a quick visit to see my parents. I pretty much just kept the boys in the car and I went to go pick up a ham. My mom and I were kind of splitting Thanksgiving dinner and exchanging food. But the boys were able to see my parents and my sister through the car window. Underneath the full box, I just wrote some of the main things in my to-do list. I wanted to prep for Black Friday and get my carts filled and write down all the times and details of each sale and make sure I was prepared for Black Friday. Then I also watched The Bachelorette while I was cooking dinner. I set the table and tidied up and packed the food for my brother to take over to my mom's house. I used this adorable sticker from Fox and Pip to mark cooking Thanksgiving dinner. Underneath that, I used a sticker from the Coffee Monsters Co. to mark having dinner as a family for Thanksgiving. Then I wrote that my brother and sister come to visit. Initially, I was going to write that my brother was dropping off and picking up food, but I decided to mark the visit instead since I was running out of room. At the very bottom, I wanted to highlight that we stayed up really late talking. On Friday, I started with the full box, and then I added a half box and another script from Rose Colored Days that says Black Friday, paired with a shopping sticker from Fox and Cactus. I set a bunch of alarms and placed a bunch of orders. I can't exactly remember who I shopped with on Black Friday, but I know the main ones were Sweet Koi Design, the Coffee Monsters Co., Sweet Bean Plans, and Station Stickers. But I also wrote out a gift list of everything I had already purchased and what I was planning to buy. I used an icon from Harriet Wright Designs. Then I wanted to highlight that we went to the park and spent a lot of time there. It was everyone in my household, which now include my sister-in-law and her daughter, and we also went with my brother and sister. We took the kite and frisbee, and we also brought our dog Jackson along with us. He loves playing frisbee with us, but I used a sticker from Sweet Koi Design to mark that. At the very bottom, I used a sticker from Sticky Bow Babies to mark that I baked my sister's birthday cake and she wanted to help me bake it, so we stayed up really late doing that. All I had in my cupboard was a chocolate cake and yellow cake, so my sister decided that we should try a marble cake with the combination of those two. So that meant 4 layers of cake, and I only had 1 cake pan, so it took a long time, but we had a lot of fun doing it. Moving on to the weekend. On Saturday, this was my sister's birthday. She turned 21 years old, and it's always crazy to me when she hits these milestones because I'm almost 10 years older, so of course it just makes me feel even older. But I had to use this Boo full box for my sister's birthday. It has the cutest foiling that I've seen, so it was probably my favorite full box in the entire kit. Below the full box, I wanted to mark that my husband hung lights inside our house, and this is where I made the switch with the sticker on Monday. I wanted to use this emoji from the Coffee Monsters Co., and I figured I could use one from Pumpkin Paper Co. on Monday since I was the one fixing the lights, and my husband was hanging the lights on Saturday. There was one year that my sister had suggested putting lights up all over our living room for Thanksgiving since we always celebrated her birthday with Thanksgiving. And ever since then, my parents' house always has lights around Thanksgiving. So I figured we should hang some up in our house since I knew she was going to be coming over to have cake at our house for her birthday. I wanted to have it done earlier in the week, but this was the day my husband actually had time to do it, so I was glad he did it just in time for my sister's birthday. This year, my sister really wanted to be involved in cooking dinner and baking the cake, so she decided on a recipe that she wanted to try, and I picked her up. We went on a grocery run. We cooked dinner together, and we made the frosting and decorated her cake. In the half box, I used a sticker from Fox and Cactus. This sticker really reminds me of my sister because she always has huge, comfy sweaters on. At the very bottom, I marked Family Zoom to sing happy birthday to my sister. I also wanted to write that she opened presents, but I didn't have room for it. On Sunday, we streamed our church service, and I used an icon from Harriet Wright Designs. I added the full box to the very bottom, and I didn't have a whole lot to mark on this day. We did a lot of relaxing, so I used this sticker from Pumpkin Paper Co. It definitely is a bit bolder than this kit, but I thought some of the colors matched nicely, and I really just love this scene in this sticker. And then I used a snowman ornament from Once More With Love to mark that I hung our advent calendar, and I started to brainstorm clues for the advent calendar. I decided that I wanted to do a 25-day advent calendar that was a scavenger hunt, so they would have to read the clue and find where their gifts are every day. I didn't want the gifts to be limited to the size that was in the advent calendar since they are just little pockets, and we do have 3 kids in our household now, so I didn't want to just give them candy every day. And I figured they're stocking stuffers. Whenever I have done them in the past, they are so overwhelmed by all of the Christmas gifts that the last thing they think about are the stocking stuffers, so I figured that would be fun to spread that throughout the month. And the original idea was to spread the gifts out throughout the month, but also sprinkle in candy so that there are smaller gifts and bigger gifts. But I ended up going a little crazy and getting plenty of gifts for all 25 days. And some days I even had to double up on gifts for them. But this all came about because I couldn't find an advent calendar that was already pre-made that I liked for them. PJ did one last year and a lot of it was just tiny stickers. So I figured I could do something better and have each gift more suited to each child. But anyways, that is all I have for this week. I did want to show you some of the Thanksgiving crafts that we did in preschool. I had taken a break on crafts in preschool for a bit, so I think they enjoyed having them back this week. And here are the leftover stickers that I had. I feel like I say this every week, but I love how the spread turned out. It really does remind me of my sister. Even though she's not really into planning, I'm glad that she humored me and helped me choose the kits for each week. But I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.